Hi, my name is Shalane Hill and I want to go over a deep arm line stretch with you today. So a deep arm line stretch helps with our hands, our forearms, our upper arms, our shoulders, our chest, our upper back, mid back, and our neck. So super important. It's great to open up our front body. So great for computer lovers, which most of us are. If you tend to sit a lot, if you tend to slouch, if you tend to roll your shoulders forward, it's super important to open that up. And there's not really a lot of things that we open up our arms like this. Most of our days are spent with them closed down and hunkered into our body. So we want to open them up so we can have good balance in our body, to help our good posture, and to help us be pain-free. So you'll want to just stand next to a wall, put one hand flat next to the wall, flat onto the wall, right at shoulder level. So not above your shoulder, not below, but straight out. If you have pain here already in the top of your arm, you can lower it down some, okay? So you want your feet directly underneath you. You don't want to be leaning at all, but stand straight up and down and let your shoulders drop down from your ears. So we'll inhale deeply. And on your exhale, turn away from your arm with your toes, your hips, and your heart. So we just go into our first good stretch where we have just a gentle stretch along the front of our arm and shoulder. And we start to breathe. And again, we let our shoulders drop down from our ears. We keep our body in alignment where our pelvis is aligned over our ankles and below our shoulders. We keep our hand flat into the wall as best we can, and it doesn't matter the angle of your wrist. You can rotate it to where it's comfortable for you. You start to let the full arm line open. Now, if you're starting to find some ease there and you want more, then to deepen it, we bend our elbow a little bit and roll your shoulder back. So I call that locking your shoulder blade down your back. So we use those muscles on our shoulder blade to pull it downward and hold it there. So we contract all those muscles. And then, so notice how that opens the fold at the front of the shoulder. We don't want it to roll forward here. We want to smooth it out and open it wide. And then from that place, keeping that shoulder blade down your back, you start to straighten your arm as much as you can. And that deepens the stretch a lot. And we breathe. We keep our pelvis in alignment. We can even turn our head away from our arm. And we breathe into our collarbone. And we can also imagine our arm like a straw. And we breathe up and down our straw, up and down your arm. So we move the energy of the breath up and down your arm. And you take a minimum of 5 slow breaths, maybe even up to 10 slow breaths. You let this line open. You may feel it from your hand, anywhere through your arm, through your shoulder, through your chest, even down into the right side of, or the opposite side of your belly or hip. And when you're ready to come out of it, you'll slowly pivot your body back to our starting place and release the arm slowly. So let it hang for one breath, just to feel it. And then you can start to shake it out a bit. And I always like to follow it with some backstroke shoulder rolls. So one shoulder at a time rolls back. And then move into full arm backstrokes. And then you turn around and do the other side, other hand against the wall. So do this stretch when you get up from your computer to take breaks, and please do that. Once an hour is always a good rule. And also when you come home from work, that's a good time to do this stretch, or right before bed, or right when you get out of bed. So get it into your regular routine so that you can have freedom in your arms, hands, and in your neck and upper back. So this is a great tidbit of information for you to have to empower yourself on your continuous journey toward health and well-being. So I hope you enjoy your day, and namaste.